Hello everyone, my name is Alisha Juvita D'Souza and I'm currently pursuing computer science engineering in Bachelor of Technology degree. I'm thrilled to brief you guys about a website created by me that is a food delivery app using Webstack. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Webstack Academy for for their invaluable guidance and support throughout my learning journey. A special thanks to Richa ma'am and all other teachers who guided and cleared all our doubts throughout this internship. Thank you. So, as you can see here, this is an internship offer letter which was provided by the Webstack Academy. I had to complete this internship within the 4 weeks of duration. So, the overview of the project. So, the this project it mainly aims to create a user-friendly food delivery app using MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. Users can order food through the app, which will have a clean and modern design. So, before I show you the main website, I would like you to brief you about some technologies which were used behind this. So, the basic web architecture it consists of three parts. Those are website, server, IP address. Website. Our browser starts by loading the main HTML file and then the CSS and then the JavaScript. So the user interacts with the website and is not concerned with the backend of a web application. Next is the server. So once you develop your website, you need to host it on a server to make it accessible on the internet. Server along with the database contains all the data of a website and it facilitates user interaction. IP address. Website is hosted on an IP address. We put a domain name over that IP address. The same way we put names over the people's phone numbers. What is web development? Web development is like building a house on the internet. It involves creating websites or web applications that you see and interact with online. So you can think of websites like Facebook or online stores like Amazon. So it is also known as web programming. There are two main parts of web development: front end development and back end development. Front end development. This is like designing the appearance and layout of the house. It deals with what you see and click on when you visit a website. Next, back end development, which is also called as server side development. This is like the inner workings of the house. It handles things like storing data, processing requests, and making sure everything runs smoothly. Together, front end and back end development create the websites and apps we use every day on the internet. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So, this is an overview of it. HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language. This is like the skeleton of a web page. Next is the JavaScript. So, this is used to interact with the users, such as the buttons which we use. CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets. It's for presenting and styling the font faces and also used for coloring it. So as you can see here, the web technologies, the front end technologies which consists of HTML, CSS, JavaScript and React JS, and the back end technologies which include Node.js, Express and MongoDB. Here as you can see the front end web development technique. HTML. HTML is the most widely used language for developing web pages. It defines the structure of websites and formats web pages. CSS. It is a simple design language used for making web pages look good and presentable. It can be attached to any HTML element and style it or even position it according to developer's choice. JavaScript, it is a powerful interpreted language targeted for web development. It is used for making web pages interactive and bringing the web applications to life. So the backend web techniques which include are Python, PHP, Ruby, Java, Go. So these backend developers they write code for the site for smoothly working functioning of it. So the technologies we use here are Python, PHP, and the backend web engineers work on the server of sites, projects, and programming to ensure everything works appropriately in the background. So this is a basic HTML page structure. So this is a example for basic HTML page structure. So for any HTML page structure starting there will be the declaration which stands for doc type HTML. So this declaration it defines the document type and version of HTML being used. So it ensures that the web browser interprets the HTML code correctly. I have used the version of HTML5. The next tag is the HTML. This is the opening tag of the HTML document. All the HTML content of the web page is enclosed within these tags. Next, head. This section contains meta information about the HTML document such as its title, character set, link style sheets and metadata. It is not visible to users but is important for search engines and browsers. So we include the title tag in this head tag. So this title tag it sets the title of the web page which is displayed on the browser's title bar or tab. It helps users identify the page's content when multiple tabs are open. Next is the body. This section contains visible content of the HTML document that users see in the web browsers. It includes various HTML elements that define the structure and presentation of the web pages. So some examples for the body tag we can include our H1 tag, so which is the top level heading tag. There are mainly 6 levels of heading from H1 to H6, with H1 being the highest and most important. P tag, so this tag defines a paragraph of text. Any text placed between P tag is treated as a separate paragraph. There is also A tag, so this tag creates a hyperlink. The href attribute specifies the URL to which the link points. The text between the opening and closing A tags is clickable link text. So we can also add some more HTML elements within the body section to create a complete web page, such as images, lists, forms, and more. Each HTML tag serves a specific purpose in defining the structure and content of the web page. You can also see there a tag called div tag. So these are like containers or compartments in the recipe. You use them to organize your content. For example, you put the logo and menu in a header div, the main text and images in a main content div, and copyright info and links in a footer. It helps things keep neat and organized on a web page. So this is an HTML page structure. It is like a recipe that tells the web browsers how to put together and display all the different parts of your web content. Next is the CSS, short for Cascading Style Sheets. Is a fundamental technology used in web development to control the visual presentation of HTML documents. It allows developers to define styles such as colors, fonts, spacing, and layout for web pages and user interfaces. There are three main ways to apply CSS styles to HTML elements. First one is the inline styles. Styles are applied directly to specific HTML elements using the style attribute within the HTML tag. This method is useful for applying unique styles to individual elements on a single page. For example, you can write the HTML code as opening tag b style equal to color blue font size 18 px. Then you can end the paragraph tag. Next is the internal style sheets, which is also called as embedded style sheets. Styles are defined within the style element, which is placed in the head section of an HTML document. Internal style sheets affect elements on the same page and provide a way to apply consistent styles across multiple elements. Next is the external style sheets. Styles are defined in separate CSS files using extension .css and is linked to HTML documents using the link element. External style sheets allow for the centralization of styles, making it easier to maintain a consistent look and feel across an entire website or multiple web pages. By utilizing these methods, web developers can create visually appealing and responsive web interfaces, ensuring a seamless user experience across various devices and platforms. The CSS box model. The CSS box model is like thinking of everything on a web page as being inside different boxes. So there are mainly four parts of this CSS box model: content, padding, border, and margin. Content. This is where the actual text or images you see on a web page are located. It's like the stuff inside the box. Next, padding. Padding is like an invisible space inside the box just around the content. It's like a little buffer zone between the content and the box border. Next, border. The border is like a visible line or outline around the box. It goes around both the content and the padding. Next, margin. The margin is like an invisible area outside the border. It creates space between the box and other elements on the web page. So, in simple terms, you have your content inside a box, a little space around it, padding, a visible outline, border, and some empty space outside the box margin. All of these together make up how things are arranged and spaced on a web page. Next is the JavaScript. It is a versatile and widely used programming language that plays a important role in web development. It enables interactive and dynamic features on websites and web applications. It is primarily executed in web browsers and making it an essential part of front-end web development. So JavaScript allows you to manipulate HTML and CSS. It also responds to user interaction. It also accesses web APIs, application programming interfaces to access data from external source. As you can see, to insert a JavaScript into an HTML page, we use the script tag. So this is a simple example for a JavaScript program. HTML body script and the document dot write. It is like a printf statement where the content displays in the output screen. So I have created my website using the Merge stack. So Merge stack, it is a popular technology stack which is used for building dynamic web applications. It stands for MongoDB, which is a NoSQL database. Express.js, it is a backend web framework for Node.js. R stands for React.js, which is a front-end JavaScript library for building user interfaces. And Node.js, it is a JavaScript runtime environment for server-side development. MongoDB. MongoDB is a NoSQL database, which means it stores data in a non-tabular format using JSON-like documents with dynamic schemas. It is highly scalable, flexible, and can handle large amount volumes of data. MongoDB is particularly well suited for handling unstructured or semi-structured data. Next is the Express.js. Express.js is a backend web application framework for Node.js. It provides a robust set of features for building web and mobile applications. Express.js simplifies the process of handling HTTP requests, defining routes, and handling middleware, making it easier to develop server-side logic and APIs. Next is the React.js. React.js, it is a popular JavaScript library for building user interfaces, particularly single-page applications. It allows developers to create reusable UI components and manage the state of the application efficiently. React.js follows a component-based architecture, making it easier to develop complex UIs by breaking them into smaller manageable pieces. Next is the Node.js. Node.js it is a JavaScript runtime built on Chrome's V8 JavaScript engine. It allows developers to execute JavaScript code on the server side. Node.js is event driven and non blocking, making it highly efficient for building scalable and high performance applications. It is commonly used to handle server side logic, interact with database, and serve API endpoints in one application. So, in short, in the MERN stack, MongoDB stores the data, Express.js handles the backend logic, and React.js manages the front-end user interface, and Node.js serves as the server-side runtime environment. That's all about MERN. Next, I would like to brief you about the part, what I've done in my project. So the main goals of this internship was to create a food ordering app using the MERN stack, which allows users to order food from different restaurants. And we built this app using MERN to store all the information about food and orders. We use system called MongoDB, and we see to it that whenever any person orders some food, the food is delivered successfully. Next, these are the project requirements: user registration and authentication. So the users will be able to sign up with their information and log in securely. So it's like you are creating an account and logging into the app. Next, restaurant listings with menu items. You can find your favorite restaurant and it shows a list of items which you would like to eat. It's like a menu which is at the restaurant. Next, food ordering and cart management. So the users should be able to select the food they want to order and put it in a virtual cart. Like you pick some items and you put it in the shopping cart. Payment gateway integration. So the app should allow users to pay for their food orders online, like using a credit card to pay for whatever food they have placed in the cart. So this is a architecture and design for MERN stack development. So as you can see, it's um, React JS. So this part that makes the user interface of your web app. Express Web Framework, it is like the framework or structure of your web app. It handles things like organizing your code and managing requests and response from the user. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So next is the MongoDB, which is the database management. So this is like you're storing all your data like user profiles, the food they have ordered. So Stack development, this is all about Stack development. So these are some of the functionalities which I used in my project. So as you can see, you can search and display the restaurant page in the home page. Then you can order your favorite food. So you can also create an account. Without account also you can just see, but you can order food by creating an account and logging it to it. So the items to be stored will be stored in a cart and you can proceed to the payment. You can also see the status of your food, whether it is delivered or whether it is in processing. So in conclusion, developing a food ordering system using the MERN stack, it is like offers a robust, efficient, and scalable solutions. So I hope you will like this website, and also this website will be useful for many people who would like to order food sitting at their house and delivering the food at their footsteps. Thank you so much. So next comes the most interesting part of the project which you were all awaited, that is the implementation of the project. So right now I'll be showing the short demo of what I've done in my project. As you can see, this is a Visual Studio Code. You can see a folder such as front end and the back end part of it. So in front end, you can see all these programs is the code, cart actions, menu actions. Also, you can see the back end. There are so many folders and so many files within those. So I would uh, these are some of my program codes. As you can see, so many files: home file, food items, menu.js, restaurant.js. So as you can see, the web page is loading currently. So the first thing, as you can see, cafe coffee day, the image might load in some time. Hotel Empire Pizza Hut. So you can search any of your favorite hotel. For example, if you would like to order Domino's pizza, so you can just write Domino's, enter. So you can see one restaurant, that is Domino's Pizza. As you can see, if you open it, you can see many types of pizza. So as you can see, it's really mouth watering. So I would like to log in. So if you're a new user, you must go to new user. So you must create your name, email, password, phone number. So as you can see, I've just written my name, email, password, confirm password, phone number. So if you have any avatar, you can also choose it from your computer and then register. So currently the avatar is this one. Okay, so once we have created an account, like I've created my account right now. So I'll go to login page. I'll enter my email ID and then my password. So if you click any wrong password, it will come the error as a login failed. So we have to enter the right password. So the login is successful. As you can see, you can keep your photo or any of your avatar here. So this is my profile. So welcome Alicia. So my Alicia, and this is my email address, and I've joined on today's date, that is 11th October 2023. So I've not ordered anything right now. So let's order something. So if you click here, order it. So 8 restaurants have appeared. So I would like to order a biryani, crispy peri peri chicken taco. I'll add to cart, and so item added to cart, and then I would like to order a pizza. So see, all these are in stack. I would order a pizza and item and a juice. So I like Coke, so I would like to order Coke. So there are also some desserts, so it's like mouth watering. So let's also add one more. So you can see here the number has increased to 4 and the items have added to cart, and let's see the items. So all these items I just ordered right now, and then you can see here the subtotal 8 units, the total amount. So let's go to checkout. Okay, so this is the delivery address wherever you want to deliver. So right now I'll just give some random delivery address. So 022, and so it's India, and then I'll continue. So you can see your name, your phone number, what your address you have written is have been appeared here, and also see I've ordered these items. So they have been added to the cart, and you have some tags and the total. So next we'll proceed to payment. And payment, I'll give some, this is just a dummy card number which is mainly used for testing purpose. So it's not a real one. So I've just paid. So something's loading here. Okay, our order has been placed successfully. Go to orders. So your orders have been successfully placed. So as you can see here, Domino's Pizza, and it is processing actions. So whatever actions are there, so the order name, phone, address, so its order status is processing. So you can see here orders. So what are orders you can order here. So this is my profile, and so this also you can also see a pure veg. So there are two restaurants which are pure veg. So if you are a vegetarian, you would like love to have something, and also you can sort by the reviews. You can see a 96 reviews, 90, 78, then 10. So you can also sort them by ratings. You can see 5 star, 5 star. So this is 4.5. And then, so this is my interesting part. Actually, unfortunately, I wanted to show you my video, but I'm facing some problems. Because of that, I unable to do show my video. So next I opened MongoDB Compass. So I've used this for internship. So these are my food items. As you can see, these are in a dictionary format, that is nothing but a JSON format. So water data, you can see food items, menus, orders here. Okay, you can see here it is 11th October. So this is the order which I've made it today. So just I would like to make a small changes here itself, just to show you guys. Mm, I'm not sure whether I can edit or not. Okay, I'm able to edit. That's I'll just write here delivered, and then I'll update this document. Actually, you can make it manually, like you can make it automatical. So this is just for your purpose I have shown. And then I'll go to my restaurant page, and then I'll reload it. Okay, my account is there, and let's go to my orders. And as you can see, the status is delivered. See, the order status is delivered. These all items have been delivered. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching this video. I'm very thankful for thank you for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Nice to hear that. Thank you.